trying to explain the point to me, you get agitated and irritated when I'm not getting your point. And that's you not being patient. You might be not the most patient person. But it's just like you said, I'm a rude person. And I don't think I'm a rude person.
No, me saying you're rude, it's based on if I'm saying every time you react in a certain way, the default is going straight to rudeness. That because you're saying these things in the open, right? So if you're saying Shaun is da, and you're the person who...
You said I was rude in the open, and I don't think I'm a rude person.
I'll ask anybody else.
Peter, Kelly Ray, Cassia, do you think I'm a rude person?
Wanni and Shaun they carry me go where I don't know, guys. It has gotten to the point whereby Wanni is beginning to question who she is because of Shaun. Hey, I dey watch Big Brother. This one is on another level. Shaun, Wanni, Onyeka, Chizoba, all of them were having conversation in the kitchen. Who is sensitive? Who is more sensitive? Who is not sensitive? You are a rude person. You are impatient. You are like they were just talking and talking. Like at some point, the whole thing was turning to an argument between Wanni and Shaun. Wanni is trying to explain herself that, she's not a bad person. She always likes to work on herself, both physically, mentally. Wanni was just trying to explain that a kind of person. She believes that it's okay to have fights in relationship. It's normal, but how you fight is what that matters. A kind of person. She likes to improve herself. She knows she's not perfect, but she constantly, do everything possible to improve in herself. And Wanni even went ahead and said that Shaun is not even the most patient person. She said as much as she's not even, the most patient person also, that Shaun on the other hand is not a patient person, because whenever they try to have an argument, before you know it, Shaun will want to walk away or, get triggered almost immediately. So the whole thing was turning to an argument. They went their separate ways, and they later came to the dining area. Shaun was trying to ask Wanni, what do you really mean by me not being a patient person? Because you said it in the open. I'm like, I don't understand. So Shaun is worried that Wanni called him an impatient person. On the flip side, Shaun called Wanni rude, and Wanni is trying to explain herself and say that she's not a rude person. Shaun kept saying that you are a rude person, you come off as rude, whenever you have an argument with somebody, you handle it rudely, this one is this one is that. Wanni is saying, oh, you can say all those things to me in open, but you cannot accept that you are an impatient person in open also. They kept going on and on and on and on, to the extent of Shaun telling Wanni, okay, if you don't believe you're a rude person, ask other housemates. I'm like, what? Wanni kept saying that I don't really think I am that kind of person. Shaun said, ask people around. And Wanni said now she's not going to do it. But after some time, she now said, okay, fine. You will not believe that Wanni went ahead to ask Anita, Cassia, Kelly Ray, and Topher if she's actually a rude person or not. I'm like, wetin dey sup? Wanni said that Shaun is an impatient person, but Shaun said no, and he did not accept. But Shaun, on the other hand, is trying to shove down the rude narrative on Wanni, to the extent of telling her to ask people. God forbid. What's this? God, please forgive me. I can't believe I was shipping these people in the first few weeks of the show. God, please show me mercy. Forgive me all my sin. These two persons, they are not good for each other at all. Imagine Shaun trying to do everything possible to clear his name just because Wanni said he's an impatient person. But Shaun, on the other hand, is doing everything possible to tell Wanni that she's actually a rude person. And the housemates, was saying that Anita said, no, I don't think you are that kind of person. Kelly Ray and Cassia said, oh, not that you are really a rude person, but your facial expression comes off as, rude whenever you are talking or whenever you have a disagreement with somebody. The housemates started giving their opinion, kept going on and on and on. Shaun said to Wanni, You are not rude all the time. You are rude when you are emotional. You are not aggressive all the time, but sometimes. So what I'm saying in essence is that you are not a rude person generally. I'm like what's the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? And Wanni on the other hand was saying that yes, it's still the same thing. You are not an impatient person all the time. Whatever this is, I don't know if Wanni is doing this as a strategy or if she's in love. I don't know what this is all about. But constantly being disrespected, jig. Wanni even went ahead to even apologize for what she said. The fact that Wanni is trying to convince herself that she's not the person Shaun says she is mind-blowing. Wanni was literally questioning who she is. She's questioning herself by asking other people, what do you think of me? Oh girl.
I get tired of people easily.
But you can't just hit me with a major bomb like that out of the blue. So to me, it's I can't even pinpoint, okay, where exactly this is coming from, but this is the reason.
Abeg, wetin dey sup with Nelly? Can somebody tell me what is wrong with Nelly? She has been going on and on telling Ben that she wants to break up with Sooj. She's not really feeling what is going on between the both of them. It's week 7 and the guy has not really said anything serious. A kind of person, she doesn't, fancy relationship that much. She prefers a long distance relationship, and coupled with the fact that they are all the same, they are all in the house, is making it more difficult for her. She gets tired of people easily. She has a lot of things to say, that the guy is not a bad person, but she cannot continue with this. I'm like, okay. So after the whole long lament to Ben, Sooj finally came around and Sooj was asking her, okay, what is the problem? Did I do anything wrong? Is there anything that I've done for you to feel you want to, take yourself out of the whole situation? Tell me what I've done wrong. Did I do anything? And Nelly couldn't say anything. You don't get the kind English where Sooj no speak this evening. The guy kept asking, what did I do wrong? At some point, Anita had to come and ask Sooj, why are you so quiet? The guy said he doesn't understand what is going on. How can you run your mouth with Ben and now Sooj is here? Tell the guy that you are tired, you cannot say anything. I don't know, is this mood swing or what? Because I see the back and forth that goes on between Sooj and Nelly. And it got me thinking, every time Nelly says she's in her feelings, but she cannot just pinpoint what the issue is. But from the look of things, you could literally tell that all of this is just a strategy. Because whenever Sooj and Nelly are having conversation, they like to place themselves where the camera will capture them. And you always see them looking at the camera. So they both entered inside that ship for them to help themselves. Nelly has weighed that option and see that, she does not really need the guy. Because this is 7th week and she has been really up only once or twice. While Sooj, on the other hand, is up for possible eviction and we don't even know if he's going to, be saved on Sunday. Baba was even thinking, do you think this relationship can work outside the house? And Nelly said that she cannot answer that question. The answer is big no. Every 2 days, Nelly is in her mood. She's having mood swing. Wetin dey sup? Abeg, at this point in time, Nelly should free Sooj. Because the way Nelly was expressing herself to Ben, all of a sudden, Sooj now came around. She couldn't even say anything. All this sheep this season, that most times, sheep is usually a strategy. But previous season, they make it look real. Do you get? They make it look real. They make it interesting. The ones where they occur for this season, I don't just get it. So guys, what do you guys think about Sooj, Nelly, Shaun and Wanni? Because I don't tire for these people matter. Hey? It must be nice.